Hello and welcome back to Lord Fenton Gaming plays Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. I'm your host Lord Fenton. In today's Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition video, we're going to be having some fun in the Reaper's Coast in Chapter 4 at the Stonegarden and do most of the steps here for all in the family. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and don't forget that notification bell so if you update my content and more. Now, I'm going to grab some side quests here in Stonegarden, the ones that are accessible. The other two I'm not going to grab because it's going to take some work around the world. So for now, let's go ahead and get the first side quest here.
The lizard hums tunelessly, not a melody exactly, but more of a meandering moan.
10 spans under, humans slept. 10 spans up, the dwarves were kept. Lizards burned in lasting flame. Elven trees towards skies did aim.
She looks to your left with one eye and to your right with the other.
It helps me remember where the dead go. Sometimes they don't stay where I put them. That's okay.
She smiles at you with the innocence of a newborn. The hum still throbs in her throat.
Keeping watch, tending the graves.
She returns to her humming. She flinches as you move closer.
No touching.
Her humming fades. The eerie silence lasts for several seconds.
Ryker might get mad. He doesn't like it when someone touches his things.
She shivers and whispers.
Powerful sorcerer. Lives here, right in the garden. He can take the you from you. No brain, just body.
She points at her head.
The servants, they got nothing up there. Ryker has it all now. They need to be freed. Only way, kill Ryker. The servants, so lost, chained by Sorcerer Ryker, but they can still go home to the hall. Set them free.
The ensuing silence lasts for several seconds, until she picks up the melody once again and turns away.
Now, the first step, besides breaking and entering in this cage here, there's going to be a lever. I'm going to open up the tomb. You need to kill the black dog in order to get in the tomb. Otherwise, yeah, the black dog is going to attack you regardless. Still, we're in. We're going to get the key first for the main tomb. We got to update. I think no matter what you try to do, peacefully talking to this person after you free them via with the, I think, magic shell spell. Yeah, this one. You're going to get into combat. So I'm going to get into combat, kill this person, I'll return after.
Well, isn't this rich? Cursed by a coffin and rescued by a random rube. The indignity.
She huffs in annoyance and rolls her eyes.
Oh, all this trouble, and for nothing. Never figured I'd need frost armour. Ouch! Ouch! You talk like I'm some cat burglar, slinking around and snatching jewels, but I'm in the market for something bigger.
She purses her lips and coyly tilts her head.
Oh, but do forgive me. I haven't offered you proper thanks.
She bows in insincere reverence. Her arm rests on her back, hand mere inches from her staff. She goes silent, momentarily willing to let you go free, then rises from her bow and grips you by the shoulder.
Oh, honey, anathema's out there, and I'm not keen on competition if you get my drift.
A jolt of cursed fire flares from her staff.
Especially me.
Yeah, that was an easy fight. Otherwise, she would start summoning people. It would not be easy. So I did get the key and a hint. Now here's the thing. The hint will give you the combination. And that combination is 2, 1, 3. You're going to see that into play. Yeah, so that's the combination. Now we're going into the main tomb. Yeah. Before that, you want to craft some grenades that are charm. Why? Well, later on, you're going to be facing a tough encounter. Without it, yeah, those foes get too close to you. Curtains for you. Charm grenades will eliminate that. You're going to see why. I did test this twice. Not once, but twice for giggles. And it's really worth it. I'm going to say again, they OP'd the grenades in this game more than the first game. Well, actually, in the first original edition of Divinity Original Sin 1, grenades were OP'd. Definite edition, you could only get through one part of the game, grenades. After that, that wore out really quick till you got to the second part. This game, no, their usefulness went up, way up. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and hit the switch. And yeah, just hit the switch. There's 2 of them. And I'm going to show you all how to solve the puzzle. After I hit the other switch, here what happens. You need to do is separate one of your party members in the next room. Then again, in that other room, stand on the circle. Once you definitely do that, then you use your spirit vision just do the combination. So yeah, it's really simple. Do that, and yeah, then you get access to further into the tomb. So I'm just looking right now for something to make, and there you go. Good, I need that made. This is really good. So now I'm going to just go ahead and do the steps like I said before. I'm going to separate Sybil. She's going to be my student for this one. Once again, go in this room, step in the circle. Yeah, that circle thing. It's a button, but still, we'll call it a circle. Step in it. There you go. Switch to your main guy or whoever has spirit vision. Pop that sucker. Here's the combination. Hit the switch in the middle, then one on the left, and then the right. So that's 2, 1, 3. So from left, that's 1, 2, and then 3. Really simple. So hit this switch, boom, hit that switch, boom, and hit this switch, boom. And now we're able to go down further in the tomb. Now we're going to loot the sword, and we're going to talk to his servant because this thing is really funny at this point. And then afterwards, we're going to get into troubles. But set your party up right, so this way you'll be ready for this encounter. And if you have still spirit vision, talk to this one lady. It is hilarious, but she gives you a nice hint on what is to come, and use that hint when you use it on the artifact. So I'm going to speak with her, and then after that I'll quickly explain on what's happening next.
Unlike so many other spirits, this one is hardly silent. She clicks and squawks the moment you approach her, like a cornered crow facing down a hungry owl.
Are you the new servant, then? A pity. Seems the standard is plummeting quickly. You've brought my tea, have you?
The spirit takes the invisible cup from you and takes a sip of non-existent liquid.
I've tasted better brews, but from the look of you, the refreshments won't be improving.
She waits a moment.
You expecting a tip? Well, here's one. Soap. Use it. That old thing, it was passed to me by my father, Johannius. And my father's father, Johannius. And my father's 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 father, Johannius. Don't know what happened to the one in the middle. Don't rightfully know what it's supposed to do. Johannius, the umpteenth, brought it back from Blood Moon Island. I thought it might be good for stirring stew, but the cook gave it back. Said it made her feel funny. Whatever that... Mama cannot run that good.
The spirit stands there smiling, utterly oblivious to her own outburst, leaving you to ponder the strange words she shouted. Mamtenem rnect udil.
What just happened? You mean my display of proper posture and etiquette? The benefits of charm school, I don't expect you'd qualify. Hurry back. The eyebrows still need plucking.
You feel the unusual object's vast energy before your hand even touches its smooth surface. Upon contact, the semi-transparent artifact shivers and speaks. You feel you've heard this language before, but where you cannot remember, and what these intonations mean you cannot say.
Adan, Falon Dumorav Narvur Revelis, Awenu Arye, Demchu Sha'an, Sadenmenia Veitfen, Domrisval Veit Evrekis.
The shard responds with another sequence of unusual and ominous words. This language is beyond your comprehension. The oblong object is crystal clear and unmarked by marks or chips. It rests snugly in your palm, as if meant to be gripped with a resolute hand.
As soon as you leave, Clay soldiers will attack you. Go ahead and use charm grenades against them.
What the hell?
I'm ready.
I call that charm and kill. Yeah, the charm statues killed each other. Why I killed them with AoE fire, ice attacks, AoE attacks, you name it. Even my warrior, probably if I would have did it right, did that whirlwind attack, which would have been really nice. Go ahead and loot up the room. Yeah, we're basically done with the almost, I say, the Stonehaven step, which got turned into that creepy guy at the entrance. But before we do that, there's a guy in a mansion. We're going to grab 2 side quests. You heard me right? 2 of them. One of them does lead to a source point. Yeah, that'll be for a future video because, yeah, I'm not at the level yet to do it. Instead, I'm just going to go ahead and grab them. If you do any side quests in this game, grab them because some of them kind of expands through the chapters. So that's just a fair warning, but that is a good warning because it's just a nice surprise because you may never know. You might get some nice quest experience later on that you definitely need so you get that next level up, or better yet, some loot, or even much better, a combination of both. And unfortunately, these statues only have candles, so I'm gonna go ahead once I feel like it, just get out of here, and that's it. I'm looting up the gold though. All I'll do is go back off screen and do it. Now, in that one tomb where I got the key in order to get in here, there's these statues. If you attack them, you get some free experience points. Yeah, so you do want to do that too. I'm doing that off screen too for extra experience points. For the next part of the video, I'm grabbing these side quests for a future video or so. Why? Well, you might as well grab them now because you never know when that happens. I'm going to go inside the mansion. But before I do that, I'm going to talk to my party members.
This thing speaks to me. But what is it trying to say?
Wild guess here, but I'll wager this relic will turn out useful for killing. Somehow.
Sounds like any other plea for mercy to me. Utter nonsense.
It has a nice rhythm to it, doesn't it? Kind of like a song. Beautiful language.
Now it's on my way to the mansion. Why is that? That is very simple. 2 side quests, yeah. We're going to do them. One does lead to a source point. I believe it is. Another one leads to something else, which is really good. There is a door we have to interact with. You just got to be truthful. Please do be truthful on this one. The guy inside knows what's up.
As you reach to push open the heavy door, the coils and whirls of engraved wood dance into a new pattern. The semblance of a face arises, a face that seems to look right through you.
A little sorcerer, come to play. You are a sorcerer, are you not? Perhaps even God-woken? Tell me true, now.
Silence greets your answer. In the distance, you hear the screech of an eagle. Worryingly closer, you hear some kind of a moan. Time passes. At last, the lips on the door creak open, and the door speaks.
Enter.
The face melts back into the wood of the door, and the whirls swirl back into a floral pattern. A loud metallic click can be heard from deep within.
Now we're inside the mansion. Do not steal anything. Instead, talk to the guy. He's going to be very helpful. Again, be truthful. And then just get this side quest. Actually, 2 of them I'll return after it's done.
What's this? A visitor? Such a rare and exquisite pleasure.
The elf tilts his head backwards, but his squinted eyes don't stray from yours.
Call me Ryker. Please, do avail yourself of my creature comforts. You've surely come a long way. It's not an ordinary location, I admit, but I prefer to be extraordinary. There is no pleasure in mediocrity. Don't you agree, Godwoken? Don't be so naive. My doors only open on the occasion of truth. What you admit to them, you admit to me. I also see you are not yet whole.
He presses a slender forefinger against his tight lips and hums.
I'm not a generous man, but I could give you what you seek if you offer something in return. A completely fair exchange between sorcerers. Let's not be so secretive, my good fellow. You're dying to show off those smoldering talents of yours. You just don't know how to handle them. I can help you with that. I can share my bond with the Source with you, fill your well to the brim, make you a master. The rest of the story, well, it's yours to write. You must go to the Black Pits. There's a cavern there. In it, you'll find a stone tablet of considerable value.
He points to the location on your map.
Bring it to me.
Dizziness. It lasts just a moment, but long enough for you to feel Ralik's presence. You hear no words, yet understand. It's imperative you accept Ryker's bargain. The episode passes. Ryker is peering at you intently. He awaits your reply.
It's a miracle of the ancients. Priceless, really, and powerful enough to draw the Magister's attentions. I won't bore you with further detail. Suffice it to say, it is safer in my hands than in theirs. A promise you'd best fulfill.
Ryker bows his head deeply.
Then you'll have the power you seek, if not the power that trumps it. There will always be one greater, you know. Now please, don't let me keep you.
That's how you get the side quests in this region. There are 2 more, however, some of them span out beyond this area, so I'm going to wait until I explore most of this area until I'm actually done with Reaper's Coast. So next part is we're going to turn parts of All in the Family, and it's going to lead us to another location that's way too high level, so let's go ahead and turn this part in.
Ah, you again. Any luck in old Lady Surrey's tomb?
He places his hand on the artifact, and it drones in its strange language. Adan, Shvalon Dumora Vavor Rivelis, Awanu Ari, Demchu Shan. The object continues. Sarden Menia Veet Feln, Dom Drisval Veet Evdekais.
It's true then. Anathema, within reach. Tell me, is this all there was? There weren't any other curios in there? Amazing, but not unexpected.
He breathes a long, lugubrious sigh.
It's time I leveled with you. This is the hand grip of the fabled anathema. A sword capable of annihilating anyone, even a divine. Imagine it, holding in your hand a force that could wipe away sun and shadow. A sword of life and death, miracle and sin. A sword of atonement. I can restore anathema to working condition, but this is only half of it. We still need the blade. How fortunate that the hilt has already told us where to find it. Blood Moon Island. Isle of Vaults, yada yada yada, Priest Surrey, and so on and so forth. Wow. And it even revealed an exact location. I'll mark it on your map. An exorcised demon living in a sword of glass. The hilt was brought here by one of the many Surreys. Not surprised. None of them sound too bright. I can't imagine having even half a demonic sword around was very healthy for that feeble-minded family. They probably winced whenever a black cat came around. Well, you may not always have the smarts, but you've sure got the spirit. Blood Moon Island awaits, my friend. It's a bit of a jaunt, but this gives me time to prepare my workspace. We'll catch up in the Lady Vengeance, yes?
Tarquin doesn't wait for an answer. His attentions are already turned elsewhere.
Here is a recap for today's video. First of all, we got a side quest involving killing the guy in the mansion. We'll do that eventually. Then we did parts of All in the Family and Stonegarden. And then afterwards, talked to the guy in the mansion and got the side quests for him. In the next video, we're going to go into the Driftwood Arena. Well, this is it for my Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day or night. Please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more Divinity Original Sin 2 content like this. If you do like what you see, check out the upper right hand corner videos for my suggestion, on the lower right hand corner for a video suggestion from YouTube. Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a wonderful day or night.